Background music.
We do have background.
There.
Not that I hear.
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
Better now?
Hey!
Yes.
Now we
Yeah.
can actually hear.
That's good.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, everybody,
Try again.
with technical issues, welcome to the Top Flight Computers Twitch channel. Tonight, we are going to be building
Toa. So, Toa is a computer designed for gaming, photo editing, and streaming. This is designed to replace a previous rig, which was AG. It's going to be used on a wide format display, centered on the 12-core Ryzen 9 5900X and the RTX 3080 10GB.
I forgot I had that one.
Made out of unobtainium.
Unobtainium.
Wasn't that the thing in Avatar? The blue people Avatar? Not Lost Airbender Avatar.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to say unobtainium, and then vibranium is Marvel.
Oh, yeah, that's Marvel. Told us. So, that AMD 5900X will be cooled by Corsair H100i RGB PRO XT. Both of those installed on Asus STRIX B550F gaming Wi-Fi motherboard. We have 32 gigs of Corsair Vengeance RGB Pro SL DDR4 3200.
What's the SL stand for?
I have no idea.
I was going to say that's new, but...
Anyway, we have two NVMe drives of 512 gig and a 1 terabyte. We have a 2 terabyte Western Digital Black, which I think Connor already popped in the computer.
Yep, it's already in.
We have that RTX 3080, the EVGA for the Win 3 Ultra. Me? Really?
I was going to say, just because of the, like, turn down the mic so it gets the around.
Okay. And we also have a 850 watt Corsair RMX power supply to power all that. We have the Corsair 4000D Airflow White case to install all that in.
So many fans in this.
And we have 6 light loop fans for that as well, which Connor's
4 of them already
looking forward
pre-installed.
to. Yeah, Connor's waiting to wire all this up. He's so excited.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get started.
This is relatively centered in there.
Yeah, so you'll notice.
It's fine. I can see it up there. I have the thing.
You'll notice this build has a lot of white components. A little
And
bit
we
of
actually need SATA cables now.
Yes, we do need a SATA cable for that hard drive.
Boom, boom, boom. Need that.
I do like the look of these white power supplies. Maybe,
I love
Maybe
them.
it's because they're usually black and it just looks different, but I do like them.
I love the coating that the Corsair puts on it, the matte white coating, which is the same coating that they put on the case.
Yeah,
Ironically.
matte white is a lot better than like glossy.
It is.
AKA fingerprint magnet.
There we go. Now you guys can actually see. Perfect.
And the white cables, very nice.
Alright, well,
They
install
even
first.
give you white zip ties instead of black zip ties.
They do.
Corsair really thought of everything.
Yeah.
Okay, let's dig out. 8 and a 4, 2 8s,
8 and a 4.
8 and a 4, 10-4 Ghost Rider.
Also sued. How many times can we get sued in one
I think
stream?
that's in public domain by now.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
I'm thinking this card's gonna want like 3 8 then. Actually, is this gonna use? No, this isn't gonna use it because it's EVGA.
Look at the Vengeance, like,
The shiny.
well, now, like,
That's something like 2006. This
yeah, that is. You guys can hopefully see
probably
it.
not see it.
Actually, kind of.
Probably not.
It's,
Oh,
yeah,
a
you
little
can.
bit.
You can.
Yeah.
The stream's actually not as delayed as it usually is.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Surprising. I love these kits of RAM, honestly.
With the RGB.
Yeah, the
Pro.
white. Yep. The Vengeance.
Twitch is running much better.
Because we're not on Wi-Fi. No, I just love those RAM kits. They're so sturdy, they're so nice looking, and they can use Corsair. And then the theme of this, if it has not been discerned, is white and
Corsair.
RGB.
And Corsair.
And Corsair. We did all Corsair to
What
keep
do we have?
all...
4 or Corsair components? 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Yeah, 4.
But it keeps all the
5 really.
RGB fluff down to one software at least.
Yes.
Well, there's going to be 2 because you have Asus Aura, but Asus Aura can be controlled through,
Yeah. Or we could just turn it off and leave it off.
or you could just turn it off and leave it
I'm
on.
guessing we'll see some white lights with this build, but we'll see.
I don't know, that's what I like about these kinds of builds, is you can do literally any accent color and it looks good.
Yeah,
You know?
that's true.
You can do white, you can do green, you can do purple, you can do violet. You name it.
You say you can do violent.
You can do violence. No, violent.
A lot of cables for this.
Yeah, there is a
We
fair
need-
bit of cables.
Yeah, we need 2 CPUs, we need 2 PCI Express, we need 2 SATA. Because some of the RGB components needs as well.
Yeah, we got a lot of SATA cables.
So this
And
is...
they're all SATA power too.
Yeah.
Not SATA data.
We'll have 1 SATA data.
Only one? I guess yeah.
Yeah, for the hard drive.
True. True.
Save power. Grab one of these PCI Expresses. Grab another SATA.
I am just installing our M.2 drives and now just installing the standoffs for the M.2.
That's more cables.
Nice and easy.
Unfortunately, this is not what the case is at. You like screw the power supply in the bracket and slide it in. You gotta like,
You gotta. Oh, is this when you slide it in?
yeah, you gotta actually install it.
I will say I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah.
Because it costs them probably 5 more cents to do it the other way.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Negligible. You have to manufacture one more part.
Yeah.
One piece of sheet metal, really.
Yeah, and 2 more screws. Because like that's so aggravating.
Yeah, these drive cages usually bring it up. Okay, move the AIO out of the way.
Our little gum sticks are now installed. Almost installed. Just got moss screw.
There we go. And then I need to find the power supply screws.
Those help.
Maybe.
And there's a little peel for the thermal pad underneath here.
Oh, I bet it's what the fit has. Yep.
There we go.
White power supply, black screws. Man, I
Yeah,
guess,
there's
I
no
guess you
good
don't see-
white
I th-
motherboards.
Yeah, and if you
Actually,
just
if any.
if you just coated black screws as white, it'd probably just like scratch it off.
Yes, it would. Yes, it would.
Yeah, aren't the like designator boards like usually the only white ones?
They've gone away. They're now not even. They're not even white anymore.
They probably weren't selling enough.
Like I was trying to do that for my build because it was in the Lian Li 011 Dynamic Mini, all white.
Yeah.
And I had all white components everywhere else, and I was like, oh, I need a power supply or a motherboard that's all white. And the
Plastic.
only thing that is like white is this part up here, and that's it.
Plasti did.
Yeah, the entire motherboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I saw it on a Linus video.
Linus does a lot of sketchy stuff.
Well, he can also kill a lot more hardware than we can afford to.
This is also very true. This is like unbelievable. Actually.
Alright, power supply is installed.
Heck yeah.
Did y'all already install the hard drive?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean it's in one of those brackets. You don't even have to screw it in. It just
You're a little
pops in.
tardy to the party, Chris. On that one.
Look, I'm even putting the CPU connectors up there for you. Look at that.
Oh man, I'm gonna plug in that hard drive. SATA. I am ready to go.
I am also pretty much ready. These are just hanging. chilling.
There's so many cables.
Yeah,
I'm not looking forward to the cable management on this one.
yeah. A lot of this, probably like half our time tonight at least. Will be.
Actually, no, 90% of it, because we're literally, that was
Okay,
what?
I was trying to give
We're
a
now-
realistic.
We're now 5 minutes into the
Well,
build.
but we've got to like install a radiator and stuff. Yeah. Do you count plugging in cables as cable management? I don't.
We've been streaming for. Y'all been building for 10 minutes.
Yeah, and now it's just cable management time.
I can take the bracket off of this at least.
You can. Yeah, that's why I tossed it on.
This is the Intel bracket that we will not be utilizing.
I will say, I do
These
like
ones
the
that rotate.
Corsair cooler, how it uses the stock little brackets here. Like
Does this
the
one
AM
rotate or just like pop off?
It just pulls straight. You gotta just pull straight off.
Like
you can
this
see
way?
where the
Oh, I
divide
see it,
is there, so
yeah.
you gotta pull them evenly.
Okay, yeah, I see.
It's literally just a tension fit.
Gotta give a little wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
DMC it.
Not without singing.
Very true.
Alright, make sure I install these the right way. Oops. Pick it in the groove. There we go. Snap right in.
Nice.
Alright. Now we have the correct bracket on there.
Yeah, it just snaps right in, just pushes in and snaps in.
Beautiful.
Good soup.
Good soup.
Good soup.
Cracks open. Liquid cooler. Good soup.
Good soup. You have the liquid in there?
Cryo fuel.
Yep. That's
I don't think EK endorses drinking that. It's like
No.
anti-corrosives in it.
Chris, do you even know what we're saying? And where we're
I
referencing?
have multiple audio things going on.
Good soup.
Good soup.
It's Seinfeld.
TikTok.
TikTok.
Well,
Well, it's actually not,
I mean,
but it is.
it is. That's how it's spread.
Good soup.
Good soup.
So what it is it's Adam Driver, right? That's who that is?
I actually don't know.
Tyler Red.
Do what?
Tyler Red.
Yeah, it is him. And he's just sitting there, and he's like depressed in this like little diner, and he just takes some soup, and he's like, "Good soup." And just the way that he says it in the accent is just so good, and I don't know why. It's just so memeable.
Yeah, it's now just.
It's just now a massive meme.
Yeah, basically any liquid is now on TikTok being drank, and someone says good soup.
CPU power is now installed, and now I'm going to stand up the case and disappear for the next 45 minutes. And I'm not joking.
He's not.
And don't forget, we have 2 more RGB fans. Aren't even in the case yet.
Yep. Oh, darn.
So on the fan. On the
There's a little peel. Uh-oh, that's not going to come off.
Do y'all want to install
get
the
it
water
later.
cooler now? That way, there's all the cables at the same time.
Well, you want to
'cause I still gotta plug
plug
things
in like the 8 pins and stuff first.
Already did.
Okay, good.
I technically am ready for it, but
Water cooler like next to last.
yeah, let me plug in the actual like cables from the case first, and then
Yep.
we'll do that.
I feel like I should do like the Pulp Fiction meme with this box.
What's in the box?
It's an unobtainable video card.
It really is.
You should get a light to shine.
Yeah, like a golden light.
case.
It comes with a support bracket for your chassis. For
That would not be viable.
or tension bracket for some select chassis.
Well, it would give the front camera more.
Hey, guess what? We only have 2 USB plugs.
Alright, who's getting the chop? Well, I think the cooler needs one.
Yeah.
What was the third? Front case USB?
Yeah.
And RGB.
Yep, case USB, RGB, and then the hub itself. So, Chris, where are the hubs?
Do 2 of those use
That's a good question.
one row?
That's a great question.
I think the Corsair uses 2 rows.
Now, this one uses like,
A row and 2.
yeah,
That's probably for like power failure.
yeah, that one has. And then that one's a full, the actual case RGB, and then that other one's a half. So,
Case RGB or case USB?
case USB.
So it's 2 ports.
Yeah. It would be. I think they're actually back here, back in these things, if I remember correctly.
Look at that. While he does that, I'm
That's
gonna
a-
pull out the video card.
Band controllers.
I don't really want to watch it on camera, but
Brackets. RGB hubs. So close, but not exactly what we're looking for.
Close but no cigar.
And then all of the
There's so much plastic mounts.
I understand what to do now.
well, you can jump in front of the camera. It's fine. Actually, do we even have them? I remember you bought them, but I thought we used them.
I don't think we used all of them.
Oh, we did.
I
I'm not starting to do anything except get y'all on my fucking back.
we're about to use the last one, then
Apparition.
we need to do 5 more.
Without knocking over this other computer.
Good sneeze.
Off of my rear.
That,
I was looking at the card just in case it had one. 'Cause sometimes, like this has a fan port on it,
Yeah, yeah,
like a
you're
4-pin
right.
fan, and an RGB 5-volt adjustable. But no
This
USB.
is
Why does it only have to be
Spec PCIe.
I guess.
What do you need?
Yes.
Yes.
That's exactly it.
Wait.
Woohoo!
Don't know if that's the last one.
Hey Chris, that's the last one.
I would put the case, USB, and the
Yeah.
keyboard on one. I'm scared to put the RGB on.
Yep, that's the last one.
Because it draws more power.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do the cooler. Well, the cooler is just the RGB element.
I mean, there may be more.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was gonna do
Don't
the.
put the light loop hubs on there.
Oh, you don't want to?
I think they draw too much power for the fans. I wouldn't trust it.
Yeah, they're all going through one. Well, no, they wouldn't draw power because you have a SATA power.
Oh, that's true.
Harness.
This is coming through the SATA.
You have the supplemental
Okay, it
power.
doesn't really matter.
Because that's just it should just be control.
Yeah.
I was gonna put both RGBs.
I mean, there's
on
a front
this,
USB
and then
too.
put the actual USB one in the.
Okay. That works.
That makes that like a little bit easier.
Well, he does that tediously removing all the peels because there's 10 million on this graphics card.
Yeah, they really are.
It's like you had to put one on each fan.
Kind of forgot what I gave you. I didn't choose that, I don't think.
Yeah, well, there were crayons on it, and there are also crayons on the cloud, so.
Peel, peels.
Many feels.
How are you peeling?
To be fair, they're kind of hard to see. It is his fault if he doesn't tell you about it.
There we go. So I moved all around the card on each fan. Take that. Take this peel.
I'm actually gonna move this.
I think that's all. Yeah, this card takes 3 8-pin PCI Express powers because screw your power bill.
Oh, I need. How long is this?
Not super long.
Yeah.
Sometimes you even have to run it on the front of the board, like a super pain.
Yeah, I'm just debating. I was gonna put this down here because I can't put this here because the plugs come out that
Yeah.
way and you'd run into the
Can
thing.
you like scooch it like?
I can, but then that cable would then have to jump over.
It might fit,
That's what I'm like worried about.
but the problem is it's like here, but you have to go up and then down, so it might not. Unless you sneak it up the side or something.
No, that's why I was trying to do it like down here.
Can you do it in this deeper?
I could, but then you'd see it from the front.
Wow.
It's not a good scenario and like anywhere. Let's
Well then, why don't
I'll-
you put not
I'll-
the cooler one on the hub? Put the case and the other, the RGB.
What's part of the
do that?
Just do that if it makes it fit. Also, should we leave the card on normal or OC mode?
Hey man, I don't know. We want to go zoom or no zoom?
Gotta go fast. Actually, it might be BIOS. I think it's the BIOS switch, not just overclock. You're just looking down at the copper cold plate against the GPU. All the memory chips have thermal pass to the heatsink as well. And so did the VRAMs and MOSFETs. Very important.
Triple 8-pin. Oh boy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there, bud.
Oh yeah,
it was covering our
so many cables.
What's the TDP of this card? Like,
4.
no, it's not 400 watts.
No.
Oh, I just said 4,
Oh.
just to say
I think
4.
it's a.
I think the
300
officially listed one is under 300. It's like 275 or something.
290.
Let's see what Google's.
I'm dumb.
No, it's 320 listed.
Hey, guess what? We don't actually need this
Okay.
Why? Why not?
because the front is just a USB 3.
Oh, I thought we had 3 plugs. No.
No, it's just that one.
Okay.
This is an HD audio.
Perfect.
So yeah, we don't actually need it.
Great.
Take it out.
We were just killing time anyway.
Yeah. I was looking at it because I was like, wait a second, that's an HD audio.
Well, yeah, I knew that was HDR.
I was like, that's not a USB 2.0.
Nice. One less worry.
One less worry.
Not
Yep.
that it was a worry, but
Yeah, that was kind of like one of those like slight panic moments for absolutely no reason.
keep that box. Stick some trash
that
over
over
there.
Alright, so let me continue on doing what I was doing because I did absolutely nothing in that time frame.
Time waster.
That was a time waster.
Company time waster.
Content. That's what it actually.
Did you ever see those old like anti-worker posters that are like smoke breaks or time theft, stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like you bathroom breaks or time theft.
Or time
You're stealing from the company.
Yeah, Amazon.
Yeah, that's modern day. Just kidding. Amazon and Switch. We're just kidding. No one was serious. Never mind. Jeff Bezos pulls up on you. I made my own trash can with a power supply box. Hey, at least I'm picking up trash as we go. Are we going to use any of these Velcro things to include with the case? Do you want them?
No, we don't actually need them.
Okay, they're like extras.
Yeah, they're extras.
Use chicken. Advanced tooling.
I mean, it makes sense to take a picture of it.
Yeah. Well, at least your phone camera works.
Yeah, right?
Weren't you having issues with that phone?
I still am having issues with this phone. I'm just waiting to see what the new Pixels come out with.
Hello?
You having fun?
Yep.
Showing off your flip phone.
I'm advertising for Samsung.
It's not going to be very effective.
They've been advertising the flip and the fold a lot this gen.
No,
They have.
I mean that ad right there.
Oh no.
It's actually. So I was surprised. Does that one have the like IP
Yeah, this one
AX?
is
or whatever it is?
I think it's 6X or whatever it is. It's like underwater for up to like 15 minutes or something.
Yeah, like a meter.
This one is
That's
IP water
very
rated.
surprising.
It does not have dust rating.
Yeah, it doesn't have dust rating, which is weird to me, but you know,
But actually,
it
a
is what
fair
it
amount
is.
of phones don't. But yeah.
Well,
It
it's
is
weird that
water
it has
resistant.
water but not dust. You know,
Well, the issue is the dust particles.
I guess it's abrasive, so it'd get into
Yeah, I think that's the issue. It gets in the hinge and
and then you have a bad day.
yeah.
And all of a sudden, it's almost 6:30.
I mean, we spent 30 minutes just screwing.
I mean, we spent like 10 minutes on the USB hub.
Yeah, that we didn't need.
I say we. I'm very gracious.
I mean, that's fair. Alright, that's plugged in, that's good. 24 pin will go up there. That we need for...
It bothers me that the SATA cables are the only ones without the sleeving.
Yeah, right? And the SATA also needs to go up there, right?
I mean,
the-
it just needs to go. Yeah,
Up.
one needs to go up
Yeah.
to the cooler.
Cool. Cool.
What you need? Can I do anything right now?
We need the little snips, actually.
The snips.
Snippy snaps?
Snippers.
Yeah.
I don't think
Snops. I think they're over there, Chris. I can
Yes,
see
they
them. Yep.
I have a two.
Do not throw those. Those are sharp.
Well,
I got this like look in his eyes of like, oh, I'm gonna throw it. And I'm like,
I will retreat.
I do not want to die today.
I don't want to die.
But did I just go to Texas?
I don't want to be alive.
I can say you could actually install, if you wanted to go around, you could install the
Oh yeah, we could
because everything's plugged in now. So
make sure we get all the stuff we need over there. Let's try to work. Because the things are backwards.
no, I didn't.
I'm just kidding.
I was like, I
So
was pretty
confident.
confident in that.
So confident. Just sit that there for a minute and be fine. Yep, just, yep. Yep. Okay, you're coming out. Okay. I'm gonna be a good lad and use the washers. Have you heard the berries and cream TikTok sound?
Yeah.
It's a good one. Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm in love with berries and cream.
I don't know. But
Is there room to run the cables behind that radiator, even with it installed?
What do you mean? Oh, like back here?
Do you need to put the cables through before you install?
Oh yeah. No, you can stick it through after.
Okay.
I mean, it might be smart to do it before.
Yeah, the only thing that is that you're gonna have to do that, and you gotta plug in the CPU.
Yeah. Here,
Because if you don't plug in the CPU, then we will cry.
I'll stick the RGBs through.
Yeah, stick the RGBs through.
Do you see? Can you pull on all those? There's a few more.
This one's stuck. There it goes. Got it.
Okay. Yeah, that's all of them. The fans. Only for the fans.
Oh, yep, only for the fans.
Which reversed their decision.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't their decision.
Well, okay.
It was the
their
bank's decision.
No, it was their decision, but it was pressured by the payment processors.
Yeah.
Who-
Well, you know, if I was a payment processor, I'd be like, hey, you want, I'll sponsor you, because there's a lot of money there.
They just charge them more. for
Yeah.
the transaction.
There's a heck of a lot of money there, so it's like, Do we have a 6-fan plug?
A 6-fan plug.
No, do we have like 6 fan ports? Because we may
Oh.
want to think of that before we YOLO this back in.
I'm almost definitely sure we do not.
Yeah, here, let's plug.
Okay, I got 2 chassis fans on the bottom.
Yeah, can you plug in this fan?
CPU opt.
There should be one dead center board.
That's center board. Yeah, there's AIO pump and chassis fan.
Yeah, chassis fan.
Chassis.
Into that one.
Yep, that's in.
Okay, and then I have another. Do we need a splitter, I assume?
Probably.
Hey, well, we needed more. We need more stated power anyway, so might as well use it.
All
Chris, can you hand me that? Actually, I can grab it. It's a double-sided tape. But I'm already walking.
Oh, while you're up, never mind.
What's up?
Look, which way should I scoot this rad?
Doesn't matter.
Does that look? What do you think, Chris? Does that like left to right look good?
It's not. Whoa.
It's not low.
Well, I know it's not. You mean even on each side? I know that. You want to go toward that way some? That? How's that look? That looks pretty good.
I mean, if you're trying to have it be even, then yeah.
I mean, I wasn't really, but just to make it look good. I think that's
Oh wait, how many do we have?
only fan ports?
Yeah.
Like 4?
And we just took in one, right? That one.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say this comes with a splitter, so this has a splitter, so
Yeah,
there's the 2 fans.
there's CPU.
So then we just need 3 more fans.
CPU and CPU opt. I got 2 chassis fan at the bottom. The one we just used.
Yeah, is there one more?
But one's AIO pump.
I mean, we can use CPU
So then
on,
the
right?
AIO pump should be the.
No. Negative. Because
Why?
the pump is controlled through USB.
AIO pump. Yeah.
On this one, it is.
Because it's Corsair.
Yeah.
Ah.
I mean, the power is
I
still
guess
the
we-
power is there through the SATA power, but the control is through the USB.
We can use.
I was gonna say, could we just use a CPU op?
We can if we have to. Yeah.
Because we're that way we can avoid using a thing altogether.
Yeah. You
Would
can
it
use that.
be the AIO pump header with the normal water cooler?
It depends on the water cooler.
If it didn't have a USB
If it
control.
didn't, yeah. If it also didn't have a fan controls plugged into it, because you also still need to plug something into your CPU fan, and more often than not, that's how you configure it. Did you put the rest of the CPU cooler cables back through?
The rest of the CPU.
Yeah, because I just got the 2 fan cables.
Because they're on the block, which is not yet attached. Well, I guess it can be.
I mean, it's all good. I was just like looking at it like,
Yeah. Here,
I don't have that.
I'll put the block on now. And feed them through.
1, 2, 3. So this is going to be number 1. The pain with Corsair stuff is you have to then have it wired properly so that this is your first fan, this is your second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. so it can do all the fun RGBs. But if you don't have those wired properly, then it doesn't actually know, because it's actually kind of a dumb system, really. It can't identify where things are at,
Yeah.
which makes sense, but like it's annoying.
Put GPS chips. Actually, that wouldn't.
No, I just wish you could then just adjust, you know, drag it and just say like, oh, this fan's actually here.
In
You know
software.
what I mean? In software,
Yeah.
yeah, everything lights up, you know, red, green, blue, purple, whatever, and then you
I
just,
mean, they have that when you're setting what groups are in or whatever.
yeah,
So it does kind of do that.
yeah, it's just
It's
so
not
much
for what
easier
you
though
want.
to just label them properly and be done with it.
Okay, CPU block is attached. This USB cable actually is kind of like out the CPU power slot.
Oh, okay. If you want to unplug it, I can just pull it up.
Oh, I've already got like,
That's
Oh,
the
that
one.
one.
yeah,
That's the one that controls the phone.
right. Okay, go. And then the fan and power. I'm just standing with my butt to the camera for 20 minutes.
You are. It's all good. Chris is just intently looking off screen.
Save power.
I'm looking at y'all.
I know, but
My butt looks good. I don't need validation.
do Pilates.
Yeah, cross check.
Probably move that camera to that monitor. That way I'm looking at y'all.
Okay, they're all
Also
set.
looking
I think you could.
Okay, the CPU block is installed. We removed the. Actually, it didn't have a plastic film because the thermal paste was pre-fried.
Pre-read?
Pre-fried. I'm removing the peel off the.
I hate this.
All right. That is CPU cooler done, at least from installation.
Can you plug that this USB in?
Yeah. So, who saw the Blue's Clues 25th anniversary message from Steve?
I did not actually see
What?
it. I know the
Did you
memes
see it?
about it. I just
I
didn't
saw it,
watch it.
but I don't remember what he
Dude,
said.
I was like crying.
You
God.
did good. And oh, I thought you were just walking out after that. It's like, what the heck?
Guys like most Blue's Clues. Cool. Hey, you're not using the white zip ties, of course, right?
No.
The white cables.
We'll do
This is
that
a
up
very
front.
large video card, I will say.
Oh, I didn't finish putting all these screws in. Guess I'll do that. Yeah, it's a chonker video card. But when you're trying to dissipate 320 watts or more of heat,
Yeah, makes sense.
I'm guessing this model will probably go closer to 350 watts.
Really? You think?
I mean, if NVIDIA's base TDP is 320, this is a For the Win 3 Ultra.
The
And it has an OC BIOS switch.
the 3090 for the One Ultra can do 450, which is
especially,
insane.
especially if you manually, I would think the power charger on this would go to like 112% or something like that. So yeah,
Only 112%.
this reminds me of what's the name of that fake documentary? This is Spinal Tap. No one? No one? It's an old classic rock. They're like, I noticed all the dials on your amplifiers go to 11. Why is that? Well, because 11's louder than 10. It's like, well, why don't you just make 10 the loudest? He goes, because 11 is bigger.
11 is bigger. I mean, not wrong.
Yeah, it was like it was a meme
A
documentary.
mockumentary?
Yeah, a mockumentary.
Those are always some of the best.
Yeah.
We passed the photo around just of the shack with the face on it with the tags.
All right, one more rad screw. And the rad is, well, it's already securely attached, but it'll be permanently attached.
Permanently now.
Just start TIG welding rats to the case. This sucker ain't coming off and shipping.
I mean, hey, that would definitely not move.
Oh no, yeah. Have to get an angle grinder to remove that bitch. Okay.
Where is the there it is.
Your rad is done.
I was
And
like,
Connor is
where
halfway
is-
through cable management.
This is what I do hate about this. Like, look how much cable this is just to plug in right here. And it's like, ah, yes.
Unironically, earlier when you said, "Oh, I guess I'm not coming tonight," I was like not sure if you were actually going. Because I sent it our little chat thing before the stream tonight. Oh, there's Light Loop fans tonight. Connor's like, "All right, guess I'm not going."
Yeah, I was like, guess I'm sick.
It's like he might not actually show up.
You might be serious. I just need more zip ties, actually.
Would you like some white zip ties?
I could.
They're already open. I mean, it doesn't matter in the back. I've got some black ones. So I'll go ahead and re-announce this build. This is TOA. It is TOA, right?
Correct.
Okay. Pronunciation-wise, it's a computer designed for gaming, photo editing, and streaming all at once, even if they want to. It's designed to replace an 8-gene daily driver computer. It's going to be used on what I assume is an old 8-gene
Oh, I thought you said 8G. I was like, wow, even better than 5G.
advanced graphics, or AG. Yeah, anyway. I think it's going to be used on ultra-wide monitors, so it sounds like here. It's based around the 12-core Ryzen 9 5900X and, of course, the RTX 3080 with a nice white theme on a lot of the components here.
Oh, great. I'm just gonna keep going because this is actually.
That's what we're doing.
That is what we're doing. I will say this case has a lot of tie down points, but they're in like awkward positions, so you have to like bend a zip tie around just to get it through.
Yeah, sometimes it sucks because it even has them like down here by the power supply.
Yeah, like it's surprising the amount of zip tie points that they actually have on this case. That's why we do use it a lot, and that's why we love it. But
Yeah,
the issue
this-
is like you gotta
this-
bend the zip tie to get it.
This case is a very good value for the money.
Oh, extremely.
It's,
Arguably the best.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, look, there's your CPU.
Oh, your nice little 3-pin CPU.
Yeah, we gotta try to get that
Need to
plugged
feed
in.
through. Here, I'll go to front. The single wire
I was gonna say I could see it.
RPM sense. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, first I need to identify if it's the gray or the black one because they're not labeled.
Probably gray.
It's probably labeled on the top.
I can see through on the
Yeah,
top here.
I can see. Okay, got the cable. How much? Oh, I lost it. How much slack is on that, by the way?
You can have as much as you need.
Okay, I need to grab it again. It's like stuck in the heatsink. Okay, feed it again.
Trying to like feed it down. Here, hold on.
We need what are those
There you go.
like, snake wires or whatever.
Yeah, right?
Okay, now there's other cables running on top of it.
Yeah, there are.
That I need to get to.
Okay, do I get the pick?
Okay, I can look for the top.
Right? Yeah, this shit's gone. Gone.
Most. This is the wrong color. I'm gonna cry. I can look in the manual, but what fun is that?
Yeah, there's no fun. Just shame in that, actually.
And it doesn't correspond to the door with the cat
Making that oh. Nope. You're twisting. There.
I would get two.
This is the third one.
Honestly,
Not yet.
Pro tip: weigh down your cables with electrical tape. Gets it out of the way.
Okay, this other cable is cutting it easier.
That's a good name for a snail.
The other cables are moved out of the way. Or reattempt an approach.
Figure out what the name of orange snails.
Oh, got it.
Heck yeah.
Ooh, now my hand hurts.
We did. The last time.
Ooh, all right.
We had mimosa, snon, and leader.
I know that's the thing that's way harder.
Nope.
We had
Nope.
two blue ones. No, it's definitely each other.
Did you plug the SATA cable into the motherboard already?
Yeah.
Save data?
Yeah.
Okay.
Save data. Yes, I did.
Okay, just checking.
Okay, these these white zip ties are actually like quality.
Yeah.
Like you can feel the difference between the black ones and the white ones. They're
Yeah, a little thicker.
thicker.
Thick like our video card.
All right. Could you actually jump around back up front?
Yep.
And then point where the fan cables are, or the fan ports.
So there's one where my index finger is, one where my middle finger is.
Okay. And then you said then we need to do one up in here, the optional.
Yeah.
Ah, dang. Oh, wait, let me route it nicely, and then you can cry a little bit because I forgot about that one.
Okay. Cry number 2.
Cry number 2.
Is that game Devil May Cry? Something like that.
Devil will cry in this instance.
Yeah. Devil will need a manicure after this. The devil. This one might be easier because it has more cables going into it. We'll see.
Yeah, that one's thicker too.
Might keep them all over. We'll see.
Super nice. Actually, like, holy crap, that's clean.
Oh my god, there's a clown in there.
Okay, this is not easier than the other one. I take it all back. I regret everything I said. Oh, just go on the header.
I've never had a It's Friday,
Try it.
this is how it goes. No, I mean, it's progressive.
Just keep doing your do.
I have to wait now.
Oh.
I just gotta plug in those, and then I'm actually very close to being done. For this is probably going to be the cleanest RGB rose.
There's like one
It's impressive,
on.
actually, how clean this looks.
Oh, see.
I would love to, but
Ah, got it. My hand is red.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to plug in the. Oh yeah, I need to plug.
CPU
I
fan
need to
headers
plug
are right
these
next to the
in.
port. No, you can do that.
Oh, fine.
My hand is disabled. Those ones are easy.
Yeah, those ones are. Compared to what you just did, like.
Oh.
Imagine if there's a Dark Rock 4 there.
I would have just removed it.
That's a very fair
I
response.
didn't really want to reinstall the radiator, so. Actually, I can go ahead and swap in the video card. Here's the back. Put in the big chungus.
Well, you can.
Undo the lock on the PCI Express first.
Suggested.
And then we're not going to screw this in, we're just going to let the slot hold it. I'm just kidding. Probably be fine.
Yeah, for a little bit at least.
Sorry? We looked, it was my grandfather's,
Oh, you can actually leave that third slot covered. Because it's a 3-slot card, but there's no bracket for the third slot.
Oh, interesting.
Where did I put the? Oh, did I throw them in the box? The trash.
What?
Those PCI Express slot covers.
No, they're all right here.
Oh, can you give me one? This one's hard. Back up, make it look a little better.
that information has been lost. What information? Where we came from.
Neat. And one more strip.
It's been 3 now, like this might need to go.
Bada bing, bada boom. Bada boom. When you're done with what you're doing, can you feed me the PCI Express powers?
Yeah, give me a sec. That's
Yeah,
going to be a few.
See?
Just because I'm trying to get everything nice and organized before then.
My dad makes it. I've actually never had it. 'Cause I feel
It's going to be a bit.
You still got like the front. Oh, maybe I shouldn't install that card.
Oh, trying to grab them.
Well, I may have foreseen another issue. So that front USB-C,
There is none.
this case does have front USB-C.
Yeah, there's not on the motherboard.
Okay, cool, perfect. That defeats. Okay, that's not an issue.
Nope, it is not.
Because say either the board doesn't have one or it's directly into this card.
The board does not have one.
Nice. Great.
You're like, ah, great.
Well, I'm waiting for calling. Story of my life.